Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening po sa lahat ng mga amigo ko. To all my dear followers ko po, ang upcoming amigo followers. Thank you sa inyong lahat. God bless everyone. Mag-ingat siyempre, of course, take care everyone. So today, our topic po regarding po ito sa mga what we could gloriable committee investigation po regarding po and the Philippines na tanamak na corruption, which is what we call there is what we call insert of ghost project in the Philippines po. So let's listen to the what we call pagkasalita ng ating engineer Alcantara, the Philippine former DPWH po. Yan po, si Engineer Alcantara ng Pilipinas. Pakinggan natin ang iyang pagkasalita.
And other infrastructure projects, as well as to obtain peace of mind and preserve the truth. Among other factors, the contents of this second supplemental affidavit had to be violated by me by making reference to an assortment of personal notes and records, deep thinking, as well as confirming with persons certain details regarding the time, place, manner, and circumstances under which the events narrated hereunder occurred. Moreover, owing to the passage of time and the fact that I am no longer part of the DPWH following my retirement in August 2025, the process of collecting facts and details had progressed slower than expected, contributing to the delay in the submission of this second supplemental affidavit. Also, I would like to make clear that while the facts narrated below are based on my direct personal knowledge and fortified by official DPWH records, the kickback scheme pertaining to the collection and handoff of the commitments to the relevant public officers occur practically without any paper trail. A statement of facts available to all, applicable to all. Over the decades that I worked for the DPWH, it has always been my philosophy to form good working relationships between and among my bosses and our superiors, inferiors and our subordinates, and other colleagues, even without the promise or expectation of a reward or present.
Yan po ang what I call talamak na controversy regarding and the Philippines sa what I call talamak na corruption. Dahil mayroon pang talamak, mayroon pang ghost project po. Dahil kung alam nyo, sa hindi pa nakaalam, in 2025 year, ang budget ng DPWH ay 1.1 trillion po. Ganyan po kadami ang pera ng Pilipinas in year 2025. So, kanya-kanya sa diskarte kung paano sila gumagawa ng project ng flood control po. Aside from what we call the insertion na sa project sa bawat lugar, ay diskarte nila kung sino yung gumagawa ng mga what we call talamak na ghost project na fully paid pa. Malupit talaga, no? Siyempre, dapat dyan, ang managot dyan ay yung mga what we call, for example, district engineer sa isang lugar at congressman at saka contractor po. Of course, kasama dia ang leader, Chief of the Philippines, Marcos po. Ganyan po dapat ang managot dyan dahil siyempre bawat pirma ng ating gastusin ng Pilipinas ay alam na ating Pangulo. So, ang pagsasalita po ni Alcantara ay mahaba-haba po. Ganyan po. So, napakaraming pira po. So, year 2025 na budget, dumubo po. Naging 1.1 trillion po ang budget po. Yan po ang grabing what it called problema. Kaya kung alam niyo, kung hindi nakaalam, dapat magpasalamat ang bayan, taong bayan ng kay Congressman District ng Davao, Ungab, sa pundiscover ng what we call insertion ng BICAM report. Kasama na si Atty. Vic Rodriguez po. Sila po ang nakapag-discover sa maong problema po sa insertion po. Ganyan po. So, pakinggan natin ang what we call balita uli. Kaya nga tara.
Tulungan sa eleksyon. I replied, okay na ba ang 25% Sen? Sen Jinggoy responded, okay na ang 25%.
Wow! 25%.
I relayed to Sec Bunoan the request of Sen Jinggoy. The former then asked me to prepare a list of projects for the latter. In turn, I asked Engineer Gerard Opalencia for a list of projects. When Engineer Opolencia gave me the list, I gave it to Secretary Bunoan, who told me that he will give the same to Jose Cati Cabral and that the latter will take care of it. At the moment, I cannot locate the list or a copy thereof. Later on, I saw that some of these projects totaling 500 million and included in the list I gave to Sec Bunoan were listed in the NEP for that year. These projects as appearing in the NEP are enumerated in a list here to attach as Annex I hereof. Thereafter, Senator Jinggoy called me and asked me what happened to the difference of 500 million. I relayed this to Sec Bunoan. The latter replied that he will prioritize the matter as soon as there is available funding. Subsequently, I found out that the projects totaling 200 million were included in the SGAB for 2025. These projects as appearing in the SGAB are listed Annex J hereof. However, Senator Jinggoy called me again for the difference of 300 million to complete the 1 billion project value that was requested. During the BICAM, projects worth 750 million were again included in the projects to eventually form part of the 2025 GAA. The said projects are enumerated in a list here to attach as Annex K. The total budget for the projects which appeared in the 2025 GAA is approximately 1.45 billion, more or less. After Engineer Opolencia collected the 25% commitment, approximately 360 million, and delivered the same to Diamond Hotel in Manila. Thereafter, I tasked my driver to deliver the boxes to Sen Jinggoy at the Archaga building in San Juan City. Senator Jinggoy personally confirmed to me his receipt of the commitment and thanked me for the same. During the 2024 budget hearing for 2025 GAA, Engineer Alcantara informed me that Senator Jinggoy gave him funding amounting to 355 million for Bulacan First DEO and 500 million from other districts in Bulacan and requested that he, Engineer Alcantara, prepare lists of projects. The said projects are enumerated in a list here to attach as annexes L and L-1 respectively. Later on, sometime in the first quarter of 2025, Senator Jinggoy asked me to get the 25% commitment for the aforesaid list of projects from Engineer Alcantara. Engineer Alcantara then delivered to me the 25% commitment, approximately 213 million, which I delivered to Senator Jinggoy at the Archaga building in San Juan City. Senator Grace Poe. Sometime third quarter of 2024, J.Y. De La Rosa, a staff of Senator Grace Poe, requested Sec Bunoan through me if Senator Grace Poe can be accommodated in the DPW's NEP. Sec Bunoan told me there is a 500 million for Senator Grace Poe and instructed me to ask the Senator for a list of projects. J.Y. De La Rosa told me to coordinate the matter with Mrs. Patron, a contractor. Mrs. Patron told me to prepare the list. Upon my instructions, Engineer Gerard Opolencia submitted a consolidated list of the following projects, 1 in Laguna and 3 in NCR. These projects are indicated in the list here to attach as Annex M. Thereafter, the list of projects was included in the NEP by Sec Bunoan through Jose Cati Cabral. Later on, the said projects appeared in the GAA for 2025. There was a 20% commitment collected for Senator Grace Poe. Mrs. Patron, a contractor, collected the commitment for Sen Grace Poe at Diamond Hotel from one of my aides. Congresswoman Mary Mitzi Kahayon Uy. There were projects released in Congresswoman Kahayon Uy's congressional district which I facilitated. I submitted projects being proposed by her to proponents for funding, the details of which I am still verifying and confirming at the moment. Congressman Lerida Robes. There were also projects released in Congresswoman Lerida Robes' congressional district which I facilitated. I submitted projects being proposed by her to proponents for funding, the details of which I'm still verifying and confirming at the moment. Congressman Zaldico. In addition to my statements in my affidavit dated 25 of September 2025, I was told by Engineer Alcantara, Congressman Zaldi would from time to time deal also.
Ganyan po ang what we call istorya kung paano ko makita ang what we call ang sinasabi ni Engineer Alcantara. So again, thank you to all my dear followers, amigo, kamigo po. Siyempre, mag-ingat, take care everyone. Salamat po. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning po. Kung saan solo kayo sa mundo. Thank you again, bye-bye. God bless, mag-ingat po.